Next topic, questions and answers. So here see the page number 109. Questions here these are given. Page number 109. 1984. Name an element which reacts violently with water at room temperature. So here sodium, potassium. Second question, which do the following symbol denotes? 2H means two atoms of hydrogen, H2 means one molecule of hydrogen, and H plus, this is the ion. Third question, write correctly balance equation for the following word equation. So you can do here calcium react with the water, this gives the calcium hydroxide, hydrogen. And fourth question, when steam is passed over red hot iron, magnetic oxide of iron and hydrogen are obtained. The reaction between steam and red hot iron is a reversible reaction. What is meant by this statement? So here we know that when the iron react with the steam of water, steam react with the steam, this gives the magnetic oxide, means Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas. So here this is the reversible reaction. Reversible reaction in the sense means from the reactant we will get the product, and from the product we can get the reactant again. So reversibility sign we know that. So this is the reversibility sign, means here forward reaction and the backward reaction both take place here. So from the reactant we get the product, this is the forward reaction, and from the product we can get the reactant again, this is the backward reaction. So this is the sign for the reversibility. And next question, how can you obtain hydrogen from sodium hydroxide? Not by electrolysis. So we know that when the zinc react with the concentrated sodium hydroxide, this gives the sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas. 1985, write balance equation for the following reaction. So balance equation you have to write, magnesium react with the dilute HCl, this gives the magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. And after this, name a gas which burns in air or oxygen forming water. So here hydrogen gas. 1986, second question, write correctly balance equation for the following when steam is passed over red hot iron. So here when steam is passed over red hot iron, so magnetic oxide we will get, iron react with the steam, this gives the Fe3O4 plus hydrogen gas. So balance equation you have to write. Question number third, explain the following. Two jars of hydrogen are collected, one burns quietly and the other does not. So one burns quietly means pure hydrogen burns quietly in air with pale blue flame, and other does not means this is the mixture of hydrogen air. So hydrogen air mixture burns by creating the pop sound. So hydrogen air mixture burns with creating the pop sound. 1987, here write correctly the balance equation for the following when zinc fillings are added to a concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide. Zinc filling means zinc react with the concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide, NaOH. So this gives the sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas. Sodium zincate means Na2ZnO2 plus hydrogen gas. Next question, describe one chemical test applied to the following gases which would enable you to distinguish between them, carbon monoxide and hydrogen. So here carbon monoxide and hydrogen, this carbon monoxide react with the oxygen gas. We will take here oxygen gas experiment, means we will react with the oxygen. So here carbon monoxide react with the oxygen, this gives the carbon dioxide and hydrogen react with the oxygen, this gives the water. This gives the water. So here carbon monoxide react with the oxygen, this gives the carbon dioxide. Hydrogen react with the oxygen, this gives the water. And we know that if we pass carbon dioxide from the lime water means calcium hydroxide, so we will get the milky color of calcium carbonate. So here carbon monoxide means carbon dioxide, we know that carbon dioxide react with the calcium hydroxide means lime water. Calcium hydroxide means lime water, and this give the calcium carbonate, CaCO3. So calcium carbonate, this is the precipitate, and the color of this white. So this is the reason if we pass this carbon dioxide, so we will get the milky color due to the formation of calcium carbonate. And by this easily we can say this gas is the carbon monoxide, because this is giving the carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide has the tendency to give the milky color in the solution of calcium hydroxide means lime water. But hydrogen react with the oxygen, this give the water only. So water has no any tendency to change the color. So here by this we can distinguish that this is the carbon monoxide, and the second one hydrogen. Next question, 1988. Write down the word equation for the following reaction: sodium hydroxide solution plus zinc. So I told this question repeated here. Sodium hydroxide plus zinc means zinc react with the concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide. This gives the sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas. Explain briefly how hydrogen is manufactured on a large scale from steam. So here this is the Bosch process. I told that time that coke react with the steam of water. This gives the water gas, carbon monoxide plus hydrogen, and this carbon monoxide plus hydrogen means water gas again react with the steam of water, and this gives the carbon dioxide plus hydrogen gas. So here you have to write these. Explain briefly means you have to explain, and also you have to write the equations, step first, step second. So in the previous video I explained Bosch process, and after this 1989 state the products of the reaction when steam is passed over red hot iron. Again this question repeated. 1990, how can you obtain hydrogen from a mixture of hydrogen and carbon monoxide? How can you obtain hydrogen from a mixture of hydrogen and carbon monoxide? So here in the Bosch process you have studied in the step third. This is the separation of impurities. So here carbon monoxide, this is the unreacted carbon monoxide, and this mixture carbon monoxide and hydrogen we will pass from the ammonical cuprous chloride solution. So this will give the CuCl.CO.2H2O substance, and we can separate, and after this we will get the hydrogen gas, pure hydrogen gas, because carbon monoxide reacts with the ammonical cuprous chloride solution, and this change into the new substance, that is CuCl.CO.2H2O. So we can separate, we will get the pure hydrogen. And next question here, What do you observe when a piece of sodium is dropped into the cold water? So piece of sodium is dropped into the cold water. So we know that sodium is most reactive metal, and this react with the cold water, and this reaction will be vigorous, violent, and exothermic reaction. And sodium, due to the reaction with cold water, this gives the dirt material, and this dirt material develop on the surface of the water. So due to this is difficult to collect the hydrogen. Means here this reaction also vigorous, violent, and exothermic reaction, and this also release the dirt material on the surface of the water. So these are the observation. Next question, 1993. Give reasons for the following. Though hydrogen is lighter than air, it is not collected by the downward displacement of air. So we know that here hydrogen, this is the inflammable gas, and this uh, this make the explosive mixture with air. So here this make the explosive mixture with air. So when this hydrogen mix with the air, so this make the explosive mixture. So this is the reason here we are not collecting the hydrogen by means by the downward displacement of air. We will collect the hydrogen by the downward displacement of water. So here this is the reason, though hydrogen is lighter than air, it is not collected by the downward displacement of air. Means hydrogen, this is the inflammable gas, and this makes the explosive mixture with air. This is the reason we are collecting the hydrogen by the downward displacement of water. So here in the water, hydrogen gas, this is immiscible in the water, and easily we can collect from the water, means downward displacement of water. This is the reason. Question number 4, complete the following word equation. So you can do 1991. How do you obtain hydrogen from sodium hydroxide? Solution other than by electrolysis. So again this question repeated. This is very important question, that we know that zinc react with the sodium hydroxide concentrated, and this gives the sodium zincate plus hydrogen gas. And also here we can take here sodium hydroxide, so zinc react with the sodium hydroxide, sodium zincate and hydrogen gas we will get. And after this 1992, complete the balance following equation. You can do here. What do the following symbol represent? 2H and H2. 2H means 2 atoms of hydrogen. H2 means 1 molecule of hydrogen. 1993. Write balance equation for the reaction in the preparation of hydrogen from a solution of potassium hydroxide. So here write balance equation for of the reaction in the preparation of hydrogen from the solution of potassium hydroxide. So here if the zinc react with the concentrated potassium hydroxide solution, means KOH, so this will give the potassium zincate plus hydrogen gas. Potassium zincate plus hydrogen gas. Describe briefly with equation the Bose process for the large scale production of hydrogen. So here equation we will write Bose process. Question number 3 accounts for the following fact. Though lead is above hydrogen in the activity series, it does not react with dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid. So here we will not consider the lead. Lead is placed above the hydrogen, just above the hydrogen, but this is not considered for the preparation of the hydrogen, because here in this case this gives the insoluble material. So when the lead react with the H2SO4, so this gives the lead sulfate PbSO4 plus hydrogen gas, and when the lead react with the HCl, so here this gives the lead chloride PbCl2 plus hydrogen. So insoluble substance release, and these insoluble substance stick, means cover the surface of unreacted lead. So further reaction will stop. So after that the reaction will stop because this insoluble substance, that is the PbSO4 or PbCl2, these cover the surface of the lead. So lead cannot react with the acid because this covered by the insoluble material. So this is the reason further reaction will stop. So we can understand by the figure. Lead we will not consider for the preparation of the hydrogen because here suppose that if you take acid, here acid present, suppose that H2SO4, and suppose that this is the lead, this is the lead. So lead react with the H2SO4, lead react with the H2SO4, and this give the lead sulfate. So PbSO4 insoluble material develop. This PbSO4, this is the insoluble material precipitate, and this cover the surface of the lead, unreacted lead. So in this way, if this cover the surface of the lead, so lead is not in contact with the acid. Lead is not contact with the acid because this covered by the insoluble material. So further reaction will stop. So this is the reason we will not consider the lead. So when the lead react with the H2SO4 or HCl, if this react with the H2SO4, this give the lead sulfate plus hydrogen gas. If this react with the hydrogen chloride, so this give the lead chloride, means PbCl2 plus hydrogen. So these are the insoluble material, these are precipitate, and these insoluble material cover the surface of the lead. So if this lead surface covered by the insoluble material, so this lead is not in contact with the acid. So further reaction will stop because this is not in contact with the acid, this covered by the insoluble material. So this is the reason further reaction will stop. So we will not consider the lead for the preparation of the hydrogen, means we will not react the lead with HCl or H2SO4. Second question here, potassium and sodium, 1993, third part. Here second, potassium and sodium are not used to react with dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid in the laboratory preparation of hydrogen. So we know that potassium and sodium, these are most active metals. Even in the cold water, the reaction, even in the cold water, these react with the water. Even in the cold water, the reaction will be vigorous, violent, and exothermic reaction. So this is the reason we will not take the dilute acid. So only in the water, the reaction vigorous, violent, and explosive, means exothermic reaction. So here this is the reason we will not take the dilute acid, dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid, because the reaction will be more and more vigorous if we take the acid. So in the water, the reaction will be vigorous, violent, and exothermic. So you can understand when we take the dilute acid, so what will happen. So this is the reason we will not consider. So you will write here, potassium and sodium, these are most active metals, and even in the cold water, the reaction will be vigorous, violent, and exothermic reaction. So that's why yes, potassium and sodium are not used to react with dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid in the laboratory preparation of hydrogen. Then 1994, place the metals calcium, iron, magnesium and sodium in order of their activity with water, placing the most active first. Write the equation for each of the above metals which react with water. So here calcium, iron, magnesium, sodium, these are given. So activity series given. So first of all, potassium, sodium. So sodium first, then calcium, then magnesium, then iron. So first number sodium, second number calcium, third number third number magnesium, fourth number iron. So sodium, calcium, magnesium, iron. And after this, why is copper not used to prepare hydrogen by the action of dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid on the metal? So here we know that in the activity series, copper placed below the hydrogen. Copper placed below the hydrogen. So this has not capacity to displace the hydrogen from the acid, because we know that superior element displaces the inferior element. So here activity 3 is given, because this placed below the hydrogen, it has not capacity to displace the hydrogen. So those elements placed above the hydrogen having the power to displace the hydrogen from the acid. So activity 3 is here given, page number I think page number 98, given activity series. So superior element only displays the hydrogen, means those metals placed above the hydrogen having capacity to displace the hydrogen from the acid, and this copper placed below the hydrogen. So this is the reason copper here inferior metal. So this cannot displace the hydrogen from the acid.